Hello and welcome to From the Roots Up, where we're building our homestead little by little from the roots up. I'm Kristy, and today we are freeze drying eggs. I'm so thankful that our friends Brett and Lacey let us come over to their farms, BLK Farms, and we are going to try out their freeze dryer today for our Every Bit Counts challenge. It is day 30, and so we are going to freeze dry some scrambled eggs. So the first thing we need to do is take these eggs, crack them, and get them whisked up. This is a medium-size Harvest Right freeze dryer, and freeze drying does a couple of different things. It keeps foods shelf stable for a lot longer, for up to 25 years, and it also keeps and maintains a lot more nutrients than otherwise. All we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hit the start button, and then it's gonna take about 15 minutes to get ready for us to load those trays. All right, now we're gonna pour our eggs in our trays. I'm gonna go ahead and stick the trays in here. This is a little tip Lacey gave me, that when you have 18 eggs, they fit, but it's easier if you just pour them in while they're in here, because then they don't spill. All right, now we're going to close it and latch it, and then it says to go ahead and close the drain valve, which is back here. And then all we do is hit continue. Then we're just gonna wait for 24 hours and I will see you back here. So unfortunately, when I came back, my audio wasn't turned on. So you get a bit of a voiceover. But we opened the valve and then just pulled the trays out. And this was a fairly simple process. And those eggs were nice and dried. You can see a close-up of them right here. And then we just turned the machine off, and that's all there was to it. And then the next step is to crush the eggs up into a powder. And for that, we put them in a food processor and blended them. And then we just stuck them in the Mylar bags. Lacey had this big funnel that made it a lot easier. And then once we had them through the funnel, all that was left was to put an oxygen absorber in there and then seal the bag with the food sealer. This process was really incredibly easy. And then we went on to bag number 2. So overall, I would say the freeze drying process was insanely quick and easy. It does take overnight, but as far as just a hands-off way to preserve food, this definitely was it. And look, in these 2 little packages, I have 6 dozen eggs. That's 72 eggs. And look how well they will store. That is an amazing way. If you're overrun with eggs, if you're overrun with veggies, that is a tiny storage space for those. In order to reconstitute these, Lacey said she uses 1 tablespoon of water to 1 tablespoon of this egg powder, and then she scrambles it up in a pan. So insanely easy. You could also go ahead and reconstitute it and use them for baking or for whatever. So now we have 6 dozen eggs to add to our stockpile for our Every Bit Counts challenge. And we only have 1 day left. Tomorrow we are going to be processing and canning tomato sauce. Finally. You don't want to miss that one, because at the end of that video, we're going to pull out absolutely everything we've preserved all month long and show you what an entire month worth of processing just a little bit every day looks like for us. If you missed some of our preserving projects, be sure to check out that link right over here to our Every Bit Counts playlist, where you can see everything we have processed and preserved all month long. If you got some value out of this video, please be sure to like and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining us.